Ladies and gentlemen, please go absolutely crazy and welcome to the stage, the one and only Colin Cloud!
Chloe has already decided that because she's not in that intro video, she's not going to show up. So for the time being, it is just me. So actually the video is kind of fitting. But hello, good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. I promise I am getting more of those videos made because I seem to be using the same two over and over again for every one of these things that I actually do. But thank you to everyone tuning in. This is me currently testing how to work all of these online broadbandy, OBS-y, stream zoomy, nonsensey things that are happening all over the internet. So yeah, if you're watching, thank you for tuning in. Basically, earlier in the week, I did a competition where people could like tune in some people got to tune in and watch me do the show that I do for companies now all over the world. But people were like, there was like thousands of, I won't say millions, but there was like thousands of people like messaging and sharing it, and it was insane. So thank you everyone who did that. Thank you for those of you who were wanting to watch me do that. And I'm sure that when I've tweaked it and perfected it even more, I'll do that again. But for now, I just thought, well, since people were interested in like even just wanting to ask questions and chat and stuff, that I would take, you know, maximum an hour out of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is, day, just to chat. And yeah, people had questions for Chloe with stuff online. And so I just thought, you know what? What we'll do is we'll put a day in diary and we will all come together. And even though Chloe's not here on time yet, please understand that that sums up exactly who she is as a human being. She is shouting abuse from a distance, but she will be here very, very soon. So basically, I just thought I'm going to start on time because that's who I am. That way, you know, if people are just asking questions already. So basically, yeah, if you have questions for me, for Chloe, if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, you can type them and I can see them all coming up on the screen, but as well as just typing them for me to answer. For example, I can bring them up on the screen like this one from Amy that just says, "Hi, Colin." And look how much Amy looks like the real life equivalent of a porcelain doll there. That is her real face. That is not an avatar in the slightest. That is who she truly is. So yeah, I can bring up all of your things like this. So we've got Martin as well. Good evening. Alistair, he says hello again. So that means, I'm assuming we've chatted before, but look at that sideways look there. It looks like he's chatted to me through a keyhole somewhere at some point in life. That's what it feels like, Alistair, based on your photo. But yeah, if you want to actually sit and chat to us face-to-face and ask us a real question, not that these aren't real questions, but if you want to chat face-to-face to us, the link that's going across the screen right now, the streamyard.com/mi53jhp8fz, type that in on Chrome, and you can actually come in and you can chat to us face to face. So now that you see my introduction video, please welcome Chloe Cloud Crawford, my wife. Hi.
I'm eating still.
She is eating still. Tell them what we've been doing all day.
What do we do today? We got stuck today. Sorry, mouthful. Some people like that. We went to the vet. This took forever because
she's late. She's here, but she's still not started. Look at that.
Sorry.
That is who she is.
No,
Yeah.
no, what? Really not.
Yeah.
Not like this.
So
no, we had to go to the vet.
we did go to the
We had
vet.
2 cats and 2 dogs, so 4 of us, like 6 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And the cats had never been to the vet in America, so that was like a whole thing because they needed shots and tests and so much stuff.
And
so
of course, with everything going on in the world, the vets were like running behind,
an hour
understandably.
late,
So
we were an hour in the car waiting, and the cats are crying because they don't like being in the. They have big carriers. We use the dog ones because they're way bigger.
mainly
But-
Chloe was crying that she was in the car for
No
an,
one stopped.
an hour.
And then we were another hour in there, and now we had to give them all these little. That's the thing. The thing on the neck I just had to do. And
Oh
then
yeah, the flea thing.
They got a thing there in the water, and they got to get them to lick this thing every day. It's like a whole shebang.
Yeah. So if someone's asking, what is your Starbucks order, Chloe, tell them, because you've almost gone as bad as me.
Oh, I went for a big one today because it was a bad day. It was not a bad day, it was just a big day. I get a grande ice white chocolate mocha with almond milk, no dairy. Well, that's a bit of a lie. With a light whip, so technically that's dairy, and extra ice because it's too strong on this.
Yeah, it is. And I went for my standard venti skinny sugar-free vanilla latte with an extra shot of espresso and a takeaway cup with the Peruvian blend. Yeah.
I can't do what I was going to do.
Yeah. Can't be offensive or rude. But yeah.
I need to get more hats. This is not a good hat.
And I think that's actually my hat as well. So you need to get a hat. Full stop. Never mind more hats.
Well, my hair, as we all know, I can't go to the hairdressers. So
it's gonna get
I was eating a croissant too. I can't go to the hairdressers. As you can see, he's not been either.
This is the best. It's
I haven't been
ironically.
for like, I don't remember the last time I went to the hairdressers. It's been months, so we have this.
And you've stopped washing as well.
You know what? It's good to wash hair every day.
In general, but yes.
I mean, you know,
Yeah. But so here's the thing, Chloe. You on your YouTube channel interviewed me a bunch of times, and I'm gonna, unless anyone's
interviews a stretch.
Yeah.
We played games.
Yeah.
That was about it.
You tolerated me for like half an hour. You threw things at me. But for people that haven't seen those videos, I'm gonna, unless other people have any like challenges or ideas or things that they want us to do.
Was this meant to be about magic? Sorry.
Oh no, it's not about magic. This is for like real people. Not that magicians aren't real people, but they just aren't. Yeah. Yeah, you can see there's our friend Nigel Quinn. He's at the bottom watching. He perked up there.
Oh, there's like people in here.
Yeah, we get to click on their faces in a minute, and they.
Wait, is this the StreamYard?
StreamYard. StreamYard's what you put on for protection while using StreamYard. You know, better safe than sorry.
So that's and then okay, but it's through YouTube. Oh no, but they can come. They're watching it via YouTube. Oh,
yeah,
I'm learning.
Yeah, you are. Chloe, she's just remembered how to work teletext for people in the UK earlier, so this is brand new for her. So you don't even know what that is. Oh, maybe you're too young.
I think I'm too young.
Yeah. So I'm just going to show up. So you show questions on the screen like this. Like Brian asks, has Chloe been to the Vegas shows? I'm assuming maybe he means mine. Have you seen my show?
Oh, I mean, too many times.
Is that a good show though?
No, it's a great show, and I've lived in Vegas since 2012. So
you've seen a lot of shows.
Seen a lot of Vegas shows, but no, I've seen your show. I was there when it opened. I was there for the rehearsals and stuff. So yes, I've seen it a lot, and I'm always telling Colin little bits and bobs
to fix, improve, never say again.
To make it better.
No, I know you do.
But you got to do that.
Yeah.
Not everyone will tell you the
truth. Because for anyone that's seen me do stuff on TV or whatever before, you know, I am surrounded by a bunch of wonderful people who help me refine everything that I do. So I come up with all these crazy ideas. Like if you look at this wall over here, Chloe, you can see I have like a list of things that are half ideas that I'm working on all the time. Look at that judgmental face of some of these ideas.
I was reading it and I was like, is that an actual thing or is that because it doesn't have a time next to it?
Yeah, I know.
But your calendar came. It's on the it's on the microwave because the fridge isn't magnetic.
Oh,
what kind of rubbish is that?
First world problems, people. Magnetism, yeah. But no, I mean, because time's all over the place. I used to take notes on my phone, but then...
I do notes on my phone,
but then
I have to ask.
But then I need it on the wall. So we ordered an old school calendar. We also have an abacus coming just to, you know, keep in fitting with the... But yeah, you have seen the show, and I think it's a good show. What is this? I'm just clicking on...
Can you go back up for all the... Oh, you click on them. Can they all see that? This is like a newsroom.
Yes, it is like a newsroom.
I quite like this. All right.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for being connected with the fan. Very, very kind. But yeah, I think it's important everyone at the moment being connected. Will Chloe be joining Colin and Shin as a special guest in their upcoming performances? Would you? You could do some of the new stuff that you've been working on. Do you want us to say roughly what you're working on, or is it all a secret?
It's not a secret.
I don't know.
Wow. What have I been working on? I've been working on...
Can you tell them what you had installed for your birthday? Not on your person.
It was on my post on my Instagram, but I only did a quick video and it probably looked a bit like some weird stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So
not as kinky as it looked.
So I had an aerial plane put in the living room. We have a really high ceiling in the living room. It's like 18 feet or something. So I had a point, this whole thing put in, that I can have a rope on, or you can have a lira or silks or whatever you want to hang on it. So I have a Spanish web hanging on it, and then a separate like neck loop for like hanging from the neck. Yeah.
What did you get your wife for her birthday? I got her the means to hang herself. Wow.
No, in a safe way.
Yeah, in a safe way. Yeah.
No, yeah. So I'm going to be working on some of that with some magic
built in.
Yeah.
And
then I'm working on some close up and Loads of pets. I feel like pets in my life right now.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
are.
I'm working
We'll hold the pets up soon. My hair and Shin. I will point out that I had the longer hair before Shin, and I was on the year before him, so I feel like I established it. And I remember being in New Zealand with Shin after I had done AGT, before he did AGT, and he was like, "Dude, I really like your hair." So I'm not saying he stole it, but he definitely did. So yeah, but now what we can do is we can bring in people. So like some of these people I know because they've been to our shows. Or my show, or your show, or our show in Edinburgh. So, for example, I click on them, they come into the room, they get very little preparation, but here's the idea. You can ask us questions, or like chat in general, or like whatever you want to know, and we'll do our best to answer. So we'll start with Emma, because Emma has been to our show in the past and met us outside. And I think,
These just questions.
yeah, hi, Emma. Emma's in Scotland, am I right?
I am in Scotland, yes.
Yeah, with the cloud tattoo. Yes.
The cloud tattoo. It's
Look at that. I drew that tattoo. That is.
You
Do it twice.
I drew it.
You drew it, I think 3 times because you didn't like your first one, so you redone it, and then I made you redo it again another day.
Late there.
Yeah. So yeah, what time is it in Scotland? It's past midnight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's midnight. I was going to go
But-
to bed, and I was like, "Oh, Colin's live. I may as well." So,
Yeah, I may as well. Yeah.
well,
Well, I know, but then I don't know about you, Emma, but like we sleep until like I'm up till 5 in the morning working on stuff, and then I wake up again at like 2. Or yesterday I had a magic like event happening in the morning, so I had to get up for that. So I literally went to bed at like 5 and got up again at 9. So like
Our sleep
sleeping
schedule
is.
is all over the
oh, I mean, I usually go to bed at a decent time, like 10 or 11, and then get up at like 9. But this lockdown has had me up to like 2 a.m. waking up at lunchtime. I don't even know what day it is.
Yeah, no. And are you in the centre of Edinburgh right now? Are you in the middle?
I'm East Lothian.
East Lothian, okay. And what's the mood like in Scotland with regards to all of this stuff?
Well, I'm currently staying with my gran because unfortunately my granddad passed away in January, so I'm kind of looking after her and just kind of, she's having to shield, so she's not allowed to leave the house at all. So we're quite fed up because we're on about week 5 of not leaving the house.
Yeah.
We're all just kind of getting on with it. I mean, there is a house party going on somewhere around here, so I don't know if lockdown rules are being broken or not. but-
Here, your gran is currently at that party, just so you're aware, right?
That's exactly it. She's not asleep next door. She is actually partying.
out the window.
Yeah. Oh, well, good for you for doing that. Yeah, and it is important. Like, yeah, because similar thing. Unfortunately, my granddad passed away in February as well, and I've been
Yeah,
sad
I saw
years.
that.
Like, it's been the full thing's been kind of like. You just need to accept. Annoyingly, I've had to accept this is happening to everybody.
Yeah.
And some days you feel like you're totally weighed down, and you need to remind yourself we're all in the same boat here, and it is shit for everybody. So, but yeah. So, but you saw our show. You've seen a couple of my shows in Edinburgh, right?
I've seen, I think, was Dare the first one? Or the
Well, Dare was the first one I did in what's called.
one in the Grand?
So the Pleasance Grand is like my favorite venue in Edinburgh.
Love
It's massive, but it still feels intimate. Like I remember seeing who have I seen there? Like the first time I ever saw a boy with tape on his face was in that room. Nina Carty, Bo Burnham, Tim Key, like all the people that I love and admire. I saw them all in that room. So like the fact that I got to play in that room 3 times in a row was amazing. So
Yeah, I think the 3 shows that I went, the 3 years were all the ones at the Grand.
Nice. So the first year, that was when I was trying out stuff for America's Got Talent. So like some of that stuff went into that show. Then the year after that was the one with the big scary ending, where do you
That's so
remember that?
traumatized.
Do you remember that moment?
I do. I remember taking my friend to see it, and I knew it was coming the whole night. And at the end, she was kind of like, "Oh, he didn't get that. He didn't get that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. What a shame he didn't get that."
And then, oh no, he got you. Yeah, because like so many. Hello, this is one of our puppies. Hello.
Oh, stop! I have a puppy. We got a puppy in November, and he's at home with my mum, and I miss him. His name's Hector. It was my stepdad. He's like, we have to call it Hector, and it was after we named him. I was like, oh no, one of Colin's cats is called Hector. It's like, wait till you're more obsessed, Emma.
Not obsessed, just into it. We're all friends here.
Passionate.
It's a good name. The reason I called him Hector, by the way, just I know we keep going off topic, but we will bring it full circle at points, is because originally Ava was called Winston because I was told it was a boy. So it was meant to be Hector and Winston to feel like the Scottish version of Holmes and Watson. I thought,
oh my gosh, I love that.
Hector Winston. but then it was a girl, so it was like, I don't want to call her Adler, so we'll go Ava, because it's kind of like ish. And I remember that an old lady called Ava who lived down the street, so I was like, that's a Scottish version of Adler. So yeah.
I'm feeling Winston for my next dog then.
Yeah, Winston, that's the move. That is the move. But at the end of that show, I scared the crap out of everyone, because like so many shows end with, I talk to magicians about this, like they try and end on like a prediction or bringing the show together, and I wanted to end by leaving everyone screaming.
Yeah.
So what was the ending?
The Ring.
It was, yeah. So basically,
oh, I remember.
So it's, like, it was a different horror movie like every night. So you might have seen the same one more, but whatever. But like at the end, someone was thinking of a horror movie. They were thinking of a movie, but it was always a horror movie because I'm, you know, good at making people think what I need them to think when I need them to think it. But regardless, right? The moment was whoever they were thinking of. Then I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get it. What is it? And they like, so if it was The Ring, it'd be like, you know, I forget the girl's name in The Ring, but the girl from The Ring. And
I think I just said the girl in the ring.
At that point, the girl from The Ring. At that point, there was like a blackout for a second. Then the lights came up, and instead of me there, it was like the girl from The Ring screaming and pointing at the audience.
Oh,
the lights went out and came back up, and it was me again. And I just went, oh well. My opening line. I loved my opening line. I said the one thing we all love in life. No, we all think we love feeling. Oh, what was the line? We all think we enjoy feeling scared, but the truth is, what we really love is scaring other people.
Yeah.
I said at the opening, that was my first words. So at the end, there was this scream from everyone in the audience, and then the lights came up again. It was me standing back where that person had just, so like empty stage, literally flash back to me. And I looked up again, and all I said was, but the truth is, what we really love is scaring other people. And that was the end. And I was just like, I have been a smarmy little, no, not like that, but just to bring it full circle.
I don't think any opening though will beat The Masks.
Oh,
yeah.
The first time I remember standing in the queue and I was like, this is creepy. I don't like this. And then I loved it when, because obviously I'd seen the show, so like I had a bit of I don't know why I'm like I was just like, oh, I loved that. I knew what was going on. And then I went in the queue with my friend, and a person with a Colin Cloud mask came over to us.
Yeah.
And my friend's like, oh, this is creepy. And I'm just like, oh, yeah.
Well,
Chloe
found a photo. I don't know if you've ever seen one, but we had two types made. One was like the latex.
A zombie one or something, wasn't there? Like a dead one.
Yeah, there was one that was all like my face. So it was like the latex and all of the ushers very kindly. I'm sure they hated me, but I looked like you were drinking straight from a bottle of wine there. But
that's exactly what I'm doing.
All of the ushers wore like my face. The full show was about like cults and cult followings, and then on the way in, everyone got a paper mask, which we then got that. Yeah. Shin Lim still has his as well. It's the one that I used for the David Hasselhoff routine, which someone just asked about here as well. Yeah. So we did all that, and then there was masks, and I did a version of a routine at the opening. But then at the end, there was like a big switch in the show. Oh, that room allowed me to do loads. And every year when I was in there, once I got the show up and running, I would then think about next year's show and be like, right, next year, what do I want to do next year? So like, it was really good to be able to do that. But no, that was cool. So Emma, there's a bunch of other people I'm going to say hi to, but lovely seeing you. Thank you for letting me.
Especially since I won't see you this year with the Fringe being cancelled.
I know. It's so sad, but like obviously for the right reasons. But I'm sure I'll come back in 2022, and then hopefully there's maybe a chance I'll come back and do something. I've done it this year annoyingly because of because of Vegas and stuff. But maybe
Vegas.
They didn't want to have it without me. That's how I'm pretending.
That's exactly it. You gave your spot to Ben Hart.
I know. And he was Ben, by the way, was so excited and gutted.
I know. He had such a small venue last year. Or I saw him in a different venue, one of these additional shows, and it was so good. It would be so good to see him.
Yeah, I've seen Ben's shows a number of times. Ben's a very good friend of mine, and he is amazing, but he'll be he'll be back, and you'll get to see it properly. So thank you, Emma. We're gonna
bye.
I love that we called this cocktail hour, and our cocktails of choice are coffee.
Well, I would have had a drink, but
we need to go to Best Buy.
We have to go to Best Buy, and we have to go to PetSmart.
We do need to go to PetSmart as well. Why do we need to go to PetSmart?
To see some cats.
Yeah, there are two little like stray cats that are the only
They're
two.
not stray now. They're in the
They're not, but they're two cats, and they're the only two cats left
pets.
in the world,
Not in the world.
and unadopted right now. And yeah, we go
They
visit.
look like our cats, but mixed. Like
I know,
opposite.
like the grey one has Ava's personality, and the ginger one has Hector's personality, and they're just. We went in one day to get some medicine for Hector, who was a bit poorly, and then we saw these two cats, and now we've gone back to visit them every day because like they don't really. They said that they can't do adoption right now or something, right? But
Well, they can't do adoption days because they can't have like all these people going in and all these pets and like everyone touching them and then. Yeah.
I know. So we feel really bad for these cats, and we're trying to work out, can we? yeah. But let's speak to Natalie, who's watching from home. I can see her on her from this distance, looks like her sofa's the same. Hi, Natalie. How are you?
I'm good. How are
How's it
you?
going?
Good.
I'm wonderful. I'm loving the Harry Potter t-shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Where in the world are you, Natalie?
I am in California.
Oh, nice. Where?
Yeah.
Where? area?
Mission Viejo.
Oh, yeah, we were like.
No. I mean, if you don't say LA or San
Francisco,
Francisco,
the only two places we know.
we are Scottish. Well, I'm Scottish. I will struggle. So where is that in relation to like LA? Is it south, north?
It's where San Diego is.
Oh,
we
okay.
were-
Yeah, we were just there.
Yeah.
Our last show, myself and Shin Lin, we did a show in San Diego together,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, it was fun. It was very nice. So yeah, they are. Oh, the hotel. No, that was Mobile.
No, but they also have a beach there. I think so.
All right. Okay. Traveler over here. Yeah. So, how do you know
so
about my stuff?
I have some questions I want to ask.
Okay, that was very much like a police interrogation. The way you warmed up to that there, Natalie. I am ready.
Okay. What do you like doing in your spare time?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, at the moment, like I have no spare time. I'm literally waking up in the morning. Like I thought when this happened, Natalie, that I would not be like doing shows and stuff like that. Whereas now people seem to be interested in having me at their Zoom meetings. So I'm currently learning how to work on the laptop and stuff. But we're not doing all of that. I love exercising, and we mentioned already we've got 4 pets. We have 2 puppies here and 2 cats, and we basically spend time with them.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah, and I've been on the road for like years touring with the Illusionist, the magic show. So like I've not really seen my cat. I've seen my cat for half the year, on and off for like 5 years. So it's been great now to be with them every day. That's amazing. So that is the answer to question number 1.
What is your favorite movie or show?
What's your favorite movie?
Oh, I don't know if I don't have a favorite. I do like 1967.
You always say this, but
Because
like
I don't know why. It gets me excited. Sitting on the cars. So bad.
yeah.
No, I like 1967.
But what TV show have you been watching recently?
Oh, Prodigal Son.
Have you seen Prodigal Son?
No, I haven't. No.
So good. It's on Hulu. They have a free trial right now, like 30 days.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well,
it's so good.
we
It's
start-
Michael Sheen.
Michael Sheen, yeah.
Really.
Yeah, and we started watching it together, didn't we?
I mean, that's
And then I woke up one morning and I'm like, gonna watch that, and you were like, you completed it. So like, I'm way out of the loop. So yeah, but that's your favorite.
I love that show. It's so good.
Whereas for me, I always I mean, it's obvious, but the 2 things I love most are Sherlock, the BBC
Oh, okay.
with Benedict Cumberbatch,
It's on
and
Netflix.
it is on Netflix.
In America,
Thanks for everyone in preparation for being asked this question. And I also love Elementary with Johnny Miller, which is the
No,
American-
I don't know what that one is.
Oh, Elementary with Johnny Lee. It's Sherlock Holmes as well, but set in New York rather than London.
is it on TV here?
I think it's on Amazon Prime. So if you're on Amazon Prime, you can get that. And if not, I'm
Okay.
sure 5 minutes of searching, you can sneaky download it. But we don't do that, and we don't condone it. But if you had to, you can. But I also, what was the other thing I was going to say that I really like? Sherlock, Elementary, and there was an old TV show that I was talking about to some people yesterday. Have you ever heard of Jonathan Creek?
No, I haven't.
Jonathan Creek is a British TV show. it's based in magic, and this guy's called Klein based on like his magic knowledge, and it's brilliant and funny. But like Jonathan Creek, Sherlock, and Elementary are, if I could only watch two things forever, I would happily watch them. So that's that question. What else do you have for us, Natalie? You're so prepared.
Oh, my favorite show. Wow, that's a hard one. My favorite show is The Walking Dead.
Oh wow!
It's so good.
I have never watched. Right, my problem with zombie programs, Natalie, and you're gonna have to accept my apology up front, is that I just hate that. Basically, you're just watching a bunch of people wandering around for a bit. With
It's
no
good.
hope.
I love it.
I want to
Like-
watch people wander around. I'll go to Disneyland, right, and watch them struggle and eat, right. It's just people just wander, and there's no
I've heard
hope.
a lot about Walking Dead. We should try one episode.
I watched season 1 on and off, right? Now, here's the thing, right? The acting can be good, but when there's no sign of there being like a hope or a remedy or like a vaccine, it's kind of, I'm just like, they're just people wearing the same clothes day after day, which I will admit, I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday. But maybe that's because we're kind of living in Walking Dead situations. It's not that bad, obviously. But
Okay.
no,
I'd like to try it.
I'm not putting your show down. What I actually preferred was the Walking Dead spin-off, which was like the prequel. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
What's that called again? Remind me.
Shoot, I actually don't know.
You know what I mean, right? That thing, the
It's
thing.
different
Yeah.
series.
This was people not quite wandering about as much yet. This was them getting ready to walk about. Yeah. So. Yeah, but yeah, that's good. Walking Dead. I thought you were going to say America's Got Talent. Are you a fan of that show?
Yes, I love that show.
You know, genuinely, I've never watched an episode of America's Got Talent from start.
Why? I think you should.
Do you know what? I mean, I had a great time on the show, and that's why, like, when they keep asking me back, like, I gladly go back. But it's just not the type of show that I will, that I tend to watch. So it's just like, yeah, if it's people.
You know what? If people are bad, it makes you feel bad.
Yeah.
That's why I
And
like
I
to
do-
watch it when people bad.
And even when my friends are on it, like when Shin was doing it, it was that nervousness, and I'm like, oh, because like, he's like a brother, and I'm like, I don't want him to fail, so I'll wait, and he'll text me after, and he'll tell me how it went. So, and I'll watch it on YouTube. But yeah, what's your other question, Natalie?
If you could have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
A zombie? No, it wouldn't. I'm just linking questions. A meal. One food forever. Just chocolate.
British. Or cheese candies. Oh, they're
I love seeds.
chewy, like a chewy, fudgy chocolate.
Are you sharing the name or the experience right now? What are you? Good. Chocolate. What would I have? I would probably be boring and have like, I love chicken and shrimp pad thai. Not oatmeal. Kind of an oatmeal meal, just a little bit. I don't know why. It's every day and.
No, the cricket.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, are there more questions?
Yeah.
Right.
Shoot. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Why don't you just look at me as if to say him, all of him.
No. Go on.
My pet peeve: people being late.
I mean, why was I late?
Were you putting on makeup?
No, I put where I put. Like the I know it's wrong. And I also put the wet.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff on the back of the cat.
Yeah, you
And the second cat. Tumble their little the hairball. Yeah, but I did not compute it.
I
He
got this.
drank the Starbucks.
I did.
I said you could do it.
I'm
Why was I late? Yeah.
no, but like, in general, lateness. I hate being late myself for things. And what's your pet peeve?
Oh, when you do this, yeah.
Toilet seat. I need to say toilet seat. Right. One more question, Natalie, and then
Okay.
I'll let you free into the wild of civilization.
Oh, what's your favorite game as a kid? Like, which favorite a board game?
I know what you're gonna say. I don't know why she's gonna say it.
Go on. Guess what it is.
Chloe is gonna say that her favorite game as a kid is a game called Dreamphone. Do you know what Dreamphone, Natalie?
I don't know what that is. No.
Is it good?
I think it's basically it's like Cluedo, but very easy. for girls, and I basically was. My sister had this game as a kid, so I played Dreamfall with my sister.
So you like get a little application. It's very like it's not very certain.
Yeah.
So you have to you get them into the car and then you like pull one of the guys and there and say you have to set the one person that's like
Which guy is going to ask you out on a date, and you got to narrow it down.
Oh, she loves to eat out, but he doesn't like pizza. So you look at the board and you want like out. It's so I love it.
Yeah. So, and my game, it's not for kids, but I love the game Codename.
Oh, like that too.
We play that with our friends David Gerard and Ben Seidman, and we zoom the conversation every Friday or Saturday night. So either tonight or tomorrow, we play that across the internet. So
It's such a good game.
yeah, and you can easily probably make it up at home. So if you YouTube Codenames and you get your friends together, you could easily make this up and do it online. So yeah.
We got ours on Amazon too, like I kind of like the one
Yeah. Chloe accidentally bought the adult version by mistake. So our clues are very rude and inappropriate, which we only learned. We had friends. This was like we've been social distancing and everyone was healthy, and we had friends over for dinner near the start of this, and we brought out the board game. We hadn't opened it yet, and Chloe laid out all of the words on the table from the game, and these are some of the most crude words you can imagine. So that was awkward. When you got
I guess we've never played games like that.
we had not, but Codenames. Yeah, they were. So that's
my favorite game, I tell you, my favorite game is the Game of Life.
what's
Oh, it's kind of like Monopoly.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So you like go around the board and you like bet bet money
Okay.
Okay.
stuff. So
So like Monopoly, but
Yeah.
better.
Monopoly Deal is also very good because it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All good games.
Yeah.
All good questions, Natalie. Natalie, thank you very much for
You're
tuning
welcome.
in all the way
Yeah.
from Point San Diego. We really appreciate it.
You're
Take care.
welcome.
See you
Okay,
soon.
you too. Bye.
Natalie's nice. So
we need. I'm gonna tell you this now. We need to get an uplight
if you get an uplight,
because look at my lashes. It makes me look I'm like 100 years old. You need like the bags. So you need an uplight. Not.
do you know what it looks like? I have bags.
You have bags.
Yeah.
But people don't even know that.
Yeah, we have other people waiting in the room. They can come in a minute. But let me just look at the question. I know you scrolled up
Wait,
here.
what's that say? Go up again.
Okay,
What did that say? Keep going.
keep going.
It's your. Hey, Colin and Chloe. It's your old.
It's your old.
Did he press it without saying?
I think he's
us?
not set. He's not done the
I
full
thought it
message.
said you are old. I'm like,
No,
that's not
yeah.
very nice, is it?
That's not nice at all.
Because you don't have an uplight.
Oh yeah, bags under my eyes, and your lashes apparently look dreadful.
Did
So
you see the?
yeah.
Look at uplight. Meant just playing coffee. Hey, I remember.
Chloe, Chloe to the Vegas show. We read
Oh
that.
yeah, we got to
We
that
read
point
that.
and then
I
was
want to make sure we
swiping.
don't miss anyone out though. It's going to be someone else to fill this. Usually I read these messages on my own, and I feel like I'm trying to fill dead time whilst I'm doing this. Cats, look at that. Hello, Colin.
Oh, that's cute how it comes out.
Yeah, it's great.
But it just goes and say it's there and then it goes.
No. I can leave it there for as long as I want. Like it could be there,
After you
like
finish it-
like a,
oh, what nerves?
Isn't the boy with tape on the face the same guy?
It's tape face.
It's tape face. Yeah, the boy with tape on his face is
Oh,
now
that's
tape
what
face.
he used to be called.
He's no longer the
way
boy
better
because
called.
he's in his head. He's gotten older, but he's still good.
But tape face.
How do you and Colin? How do you and Chloe like Vegas? You go first.
I mean, it's different right now because we're very lucky that we're here, and obviously the population has gone down or I don't know the statistic, but it could be like 50% because there's no tourists here, so it's a lot safer here. I think we're still able, we're able to go to the vet, and we are able to go to the store, or you can do curbside pickup. There's a lot of things in place to keep everyone safe, but we're still able to get out and about and. And we usually we'll go out for a day and then we'll stay home for a week just to be as safe as possible. But I mean, I like Vegas. I mean, it's got a lot more to offer than people think. The shows are great when they're open. Mount Charleston is beautiful. It's an 45-minute hour drive, and it's the right time of year. There's snow. You can go skiing. There's cabins. We stayed in those. That was your present. It's nice. I don't like the people, but to be honest, no, like it's hard when you're around like performers all the time because sometimes they're. I can't think of a word that's
Yeah, imagine being around a performer all the time. Huh.
I'm aware. I'm around them all the time. But yeah, you know, that's like any place that has.
Yeah, I
its ups and
know.
downs.
Everywhere does. I find that the locals are nicer sometimes than the tourists. The tourists are just always, I don't know, on edge. That's weird. I like Vegas more than I did. Like when I never desired to live. Yeah, like when I first visited here to come and speak at a mentalism convention. Yeah. It sounds like I was like, why did people choose to live here?
Sorry.
So Hector's just wandering around. He's perking up. But yeah, I actually like it, and it is like, yeah, there's different areas, and it's
I think what's nice compared, like Scotland was beautiful when we lived there, but I found it really hard because nothing was really accessible. Like we can drive 5 minutes and get anything and everything. Like if we needed to go to an emergency vet, there's one up the street. We need to go to IKEA when everything was open, like normal times. Like there's a supermarket. There's like you can get around really easily. We can walk the dogs around here. The weather's beautiful, so it's not that expensive to live in Vegas compared to like other like
New York,
cities.
LA. Yeah, we've got it lucky.
Yeah.
This guy here. Do you remember these words? Good luck for your wedding, big man. The big man is something people say in Scotland as a way of like being complimentary. This was, just so he knows that I do remember, was when I was buying on our wedding day, the morning of. I went to get you a bracelet.
Was he working at Pandora?
No, he wasn't. He was walking by on the street with a lady to his right. As he walked past in his grey coat, he shouted.
Who the lady was?
Yeah, sorry. With someone just happened to be by his side. And he shouted, "Good luck for your wedding, big man." Where and when? Edinburgh. I forget the name of that street, but it's the posh street beside Harvey Nicks. On December 30th, 2019. That's the memory there of Colin Cloud. So yeah, that happened. Little. Thanks, thank you. We've other people with questions in the room waiting.
Chewbacca. Is that different?
I don't know. No. Hector.
Head of his canine counterpart is making.
Let's see what we're reading.
Sure, you remember he's
the OG. The OG. What does OG mean?
One.
Original something, maybe? I don't know.
Original.
Melrose Walk. That was it. Yeah, he knows. Moultries Walk. Yeah, I'm reading two different things. Here's one other thing. What version of Sherlock would you say if you were for your own personality? I think there's a guy called Jeremy Brett who played Sherlock back in the 80s and 90s. He was like reliving the original gangster. That's what it means. He played like the.
He's so old.
I know. Jeez. He played. I'm so old that I remember the original. You see who that is?
It's Andrew.
Yeah, my cousin Andrew.
He's up again.
There he is. Can I get my shoe back that I lost in Vegas?
This is so great that it's like news. Can you change the colours of it, or is it just?
Yeah, no. I mean, I think before the call I can change the colour. I think now we're locked in. I think we're locked into that colour.
Oh wait.
Maybe not though.
Oh wait, you talk.
Okay, so yeah, Sherlock, Jeremy Brett. He was a Chloe. Chloe she's made her own brand.
I found the pink.
Chloe has taken over, and she's now rocking. She's going with the Dream Phone motif here. This will fit our board games perfectly. That's it. Tongue out. There we go.
It's concentration face.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I find the good pink.
I think that's.
It's a bit mouldy, isn't it? You talk.
So yeah, and my cousin Andrew there, I pretended that he lost a shoe in Vegas, and actually no,
that
he was like,
so
no, I found
random.
a shoe.
You were just making stuff up on our wedding.
Our wedding speech, yeah, because I wanted it to be funny.
No, go back. I found the perfect thing.
What was one of my favorite jokes that I said on the wedding day? I can't remember because I wrote it.
I don't know, because you lied and you made it all up. You're telling me stories. I'm like, no, it didn't.
The only person heckling me during my wedding speech was Chloe, saying that didn't happen, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm embellishing it so that it's funnier. Yeah.
We'll stick for it.
Go with that. Yeah, let's bring someone else in. Let's bring in. Hold on.
No, big one. No, wait, I like that one, but it's not pink.
Nah, you need to go with default. Default on StreamYard.
Well,
here we go. Yeah. I'm going to rid this banner at the bottom, right? Because now people know that if they wanted to come in, they can.
Let's secretly judge their homes.
That's the joke for during my my Zoom thing. So during
That was a comment.
No. That's what
Maybe
I
I'll
say.
put sparkles on the hat, and it won't be so like I'm a bank robber.
Okay, I think it slowed down a bit there. There we go, we're back. Right, let's bring in, Mark has been waiting for ages. I'm trying to do these people in order, right? So let's bring in Mark. This is Mark, everybody.
Mark from...
Hi, Mark. From
Hi,
PL.
could you see me? Could you see me now? Could
Yes.
you see me? Okay.
No.
It's the CNC
Yeah.
show. It's the CNC show, Colin and Chloe show. Remember in Vegas? Remember in Vegas when I gave you the maple syrup?
You did, and you gave us not biscuits, but you gave us like
You want
cookies.
some more? Yeah, I gave you the cookies.
Yeah, you
cookies.
did.
Yeah. And I have a video for you to see. I'm just going to show you. The voice can't come out. This will bring back memories. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Okay, hold
Here
on.
we go.
Could you see it? Hold on.
Turn your brightness down slightly.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. Right. Oh.
I think it's hard because we're hot with split screening.
Yeah, so you need to hold it to half. There we go. Oh, there. Is that a video?
Yeah, sure.
There you are. That's
that? Is that
you,
Vegas?
and that's me, and that is a man by the name of Shin Lim, and you are literally feeding us candy.
Yeah,
It
that's
was like,
it.
I imagine your house is made of gingerbread. That's what I like to.
No,
Yeah.
I'm going to be coming back. I have a question.
Okay.
What made you choose? Could you see me? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What made you choose? What made you choose to work with Shin?
Do you know, I could say joking answers and like be silly, but the truth is Shin and I have known each other for 10 years. We did a magic event together in London 10 years ago, and I've known him ever since. And the way he thinks about magic, bizarrely, is the way I think about mentalism, in that I love to have loads of, like, mentalism classically was like a very slow procedural type thing. And a lot of performers would like make it quite long, and whereas I like to like do lots of things very quickly. The same way with his magic, there's lots of magic happening very fast, because I've found myself in recent years playing to like audiences of thousands of people. It was always like very important that there are lots of moments for everyone to be like taking in, and there's always something happening. So we had very similar styles, and then we toured New Zealand together, and then we did Broadway, and you were in that show as well. Me, Chloe, and Shin were in the show together, and then he basically.
But does Chloe have her own? Does Chloe have her own show or something?
Not in Vegas. I performed with Cirque du Soleil in Vegas for a few years, and then went to Broadway with Colin, and then we did the Edinburgh Fringe Festival together last year. So not in Vegas. I'm a bit over Vegas.
Yeah.
It's not. I've lived here a long time, so I'd rather go and do a show and then come back home. But yeah, no, I'm just happy with this.
You guys are married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that's
No. You're good. You're a good couple. You make sure you pick a CNC instead of M&Ms. You have the CNC.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
The other question to ask you.
Okay.
What made you choose to work at the Mirage?
They asked Shin, because like Shin off the back of America's Got Talent got the show, and he very kindly said to me, look, the stuff I do, there's preparation involved. It's very technical. It's, you know, for him to create a new act is like you say, you know, one of the dream act that he does took 5 years to get perfect, you know?
Yeah.
So for him to come up with new material, he is a real perfectionist, and it would take him a long time to come up with completely brand new stuff. So he said, look, I love the way that you work. We complement each other very well. And I mean, you saw the show, Mark. I hope.
Yeah. What's your favorite trick? What's your favorite trick that he did?
That he does is the dream act, because of the
Dream Act?
Yeah, it's called the Dream Act. Anyone watching, they'll find it on YouTube. Yeah, but the thinking he has put into that act is phenomenal. And when we toured New Zealand, I was doing a couple of acts, and he couldn't work out how I did my stuff, and I couldn't work out how he did his stuff. And then one day we sat down together and we just shared each other's like ideas, and it was just like how similar we think is amazing. But then also like we use the thinking for very different things. There's a lot of psychology in what he does. And
yeah, what really blew, sorry to interrupt you, what really blew my brains is a trick that he did, like when the guy had a card, and he's just right behind me. He put a card in his mouth, and Shin put a card in his mouth. And within a second, after, the card comes right out.
Yeah, which is probably going to be the most illegal trick to do for the next 12 months. So, yeah. But listen, Mark, thank you so much.
And by the way, I saw that show, the one with Elementary. She's I think she's Filipino or Chinese. Watson, right?
Yeah,
Watson. Yeah, and also, and the other thing is, before I let you go, have you ever had the milkshakes at Black Tap?
Wait, is this the place at Venetian Plus?
Yeah, very good, eh? Upstairs. I had it there. I didn't go there. It's too big.
Candy and the stuff coming out of it, right?
Yeah, really, really good.
I've seen pictures. We have not been, but we will go.
We'll go back when it's open.
But I'm going to go back and see you again. You guys are amazing.
Thanks.
I mean, it's really, really great. I mean, I thought you were great, but when but you're just better than great. I mean, the show that you did, the show when everything came out, like the whole show, like starting the show, you started.
Oh yeah,
shit came out back and forth. I know I won't say nothing. But I'm not gonna say nothing. But I'm just saying that. The last thing, have you seen all the people from America's Got Talent that played there? We saw Piff, we saw a few people. But who was your favorite judge on America's Got Talent?
So I'm good friend like Piff. He and I went for lunch.
No, he's not a judge. I mean, I'm talking about between Howie, Simon, and.
I know. I'm trying to incorporate everything that you're saying, like a good professional host. My favorite judge, I like Howie a lot. Simon was great. I really liked Terry Crews was also really nice. I mean, they're all lovely. Like, is the truth. So yeah, no real favorite, but I probably hung out with Tyra most. Tyra Banks would just come and sit in the audience with you when you were like waiting to rehearse and stuff. So she was always around. She was really nice.
But it wasn't good to hang out with her. It's not good to hang out with her.
Why?
Because your neck will hurt.
Oh no, she's not that tall.
No, your neck is gonna hurt if you hang out with her.
Yeah.
You know, hang out, put a cord, hang boom. You know.
On that note, Mark.
Yeah. Anyways, last question. Have you ever gone to Montreal? I'm not like the other girl. I'm not like the other. The very, very, very last question. Have you ever gone to Montreal?
No, I have not.
Canada.
No.
Vancouver. Where else have we been?
Vancouver, Toronto.
Vancouver, Toronto.
That's
some
it.
other places we can't remember.
And yes, I will bring you more maple syrup. And Chloe, did you have the cookies?
I did have the cookie. I think I had the cookies before we even got home.
Yeah,
yes, I'm coming there on June. I'm going to be there June 2022. I know you're going to be there. And I'm going to be there for my 60th birthday. For my 60th birthday. My 60th birthday is June 3rd, 2022. And yes, I'm going to be having the maple syrup for you guys and the cookies. And I even cook the bones for your dogs.
Oh, they'll love that. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Take care, okay?
Okay, you have a real cute wife. Bye-bye.
You have a really cute wife, did he say at the end there?
He didn't know I was your wife.
Yeah, I know. That escalated quickly with Mark there, didn't it? Yeah. Right, we'll get a few more people, so we'll speed this up, because I said it was cocktail hour, even though it's not cocktails, and it probably won't be It's annoying when you click the wrong button and you leave your own chat, right? One
I thought you clicked the wrong button. You said it kicked you out. You kicked yourself out.
Maybe. Here is Hope.
Oh,
hi, Hope.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Thank you for asking. I'm really good. How are you guys?
Good.
Yeah.
I really like your wallpaper, by the way. I was like,
oh, thank you. Oh my god, this is such a surprise. I'm nervous.
No. Is that a pillow you're leaning on? What is that? Because it perfectly. What are you leaning on? No. You're under your arm. This pink thing. It matches the branding. The branding perfectly. You're so on brand, Hope. I love it. Where in the world are you?
India.
In India.
Oh,
Where?
wow.
Where in India are you?
You might not know. It's a state called Chhattisgarh, and I am in Raipur. That's the capital of Chhattisgarh.
Oh, is that near San Diego?
You might have heard about Delhi or Mumbai.
Yeah. But no, I've never been to India. My best friend was in India recently for one of our he's a better friend with the other guy than I am, but he had his wedding in India and the photos were amazing. And he said the food was incredible, David. He loved it. So yeah, we will definitely need to get there at some point when this is all over. Yeah. So thank you for watching and tuning in. Do you have any questions for Chloe?
Yes, I have a question since you bring out the food thing related to you. So there's this show I saw in Britain's Got Talent of yours, wherein you licked the hand of one of the judge and told her what did she eat. So I was just wondering, if you had me or any Indian on this stage, what would you do? Like, if you licked their hand, would you be able to tell what the person has eaten? Like, a lot of
this is unfortunately something that I probably can no longer do for a while, because people might be really freaked out by it more than they were before. But yeah, I mean, no matter who it is, like, I'm able to tell. Or sometimes I've told people as well what breed of dog they have or what type of pets they have, based on just licking the very tip of their fingers. So, are you very proud of me?
It's not for me.
Yeah, it's not her favorite part of the show.
I mean, you know, if you can just come kiss me, you're looking like
so
two people a night.
Yeah, so
It's very clever though.
yeah, but it's fun. But based on how delicious I've heard the food is in India, when I am there, I will definitely try licking some hands. Or I could just eat the food.
You could just eat the food.
Yeah,
Then
scrap that. No licking hands anymore. Just ordering food. Yeah.
I have a wonderful thing for you guys. If you are in Europe, or if you ever decided to come to Denmark in future, my home will be in Denmark. I have a boyfriend there. We're gonna get married soon, and
wow.
I'm glad to make home food for you guys. No spice.
Definitely. I'm going to take you up on that. Thank you for watching, Hope. Okay, you take care.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. I have one more question, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you.
Wait. You can't say I've got one more question, then bring out a book. That's many more questions.
Okay. I will.
No, go. Yeah, no, Joe. Ask us.
I just wrote two things. Like, one, I hope everyone is safe in your friends' circle and family because of the situation, COVID-19.
And likewise, yes, same. Yeah, no, they're all very healthy, and they're looking after themselves in the UK. So yeah, we're very glad.
And I'm happy that you people are following the rules, staying at home and safe. Thank you so much for that. It's a good example for all of us.
No. Yeah. Ask the question.
Have you watched the show The Mentalist?
Yeah, we started.
Is that with the blonde
Patrick
guy?
Jane. I forget his name.
I really liked it.
She really likes it. I don't like it as much. I know that's weird. It came out on TV at the same time as a show called Lie to Me.
Oh, Lie to Me.
Yeah.
If you like The Mentalist, you'll like Lie to Me.
Yeah, but our one of our friends, he was the writer on Lie to Me. He came to see our show at the Edinburgh Festival this year, and he actually buried you alive as one of the people who did on stage. But I preferred the show Lie to Me, all about Tim Roth plays the main character, based on a guy called Paul Ekman, and it's all about facial expressions and reading emotions. And I preferred the way that was shot and the stories. So if you like The Mentalist, try Lie to Me. It's very good. It's on Hulu, apparently. Yeah. But
sorry, last thing. In our wedding, I would want to do something special for my partner. So you guys are a celebrity. Will you give us wishes? I'll record in my phone.
Well, I'll tell you what. After this, we'll record it for you properly, and then we'll send it to you. Wait. On your wedding day, you want to do something special. Surely marrying this person is special enough.
But I am wearing the ring of his mother, this middle one. When I was leaving for India, they came to us. She was in tears, and she said that I'm giving my heart to you. And she gave me her wedding ring, and his father gave him the wedding ring as a blessing so that we be together soon. There's a problem with the visa and all right now. So we can't go together. It's been 8 months we are apart, but he has visited me thrice to India.
Oh, wow. Well, congratulations, you. But send me a message on Instagram after this, and then we will send you a proper video, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for your time. Love talking to you.
Much love. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, and here's our friend. Here is Mr. Luke. Where is he? There he is. Luke Dancy. Good to see you guys. Look at him there. Look at that. Is that a bit of shoulder? He's giving it a bit of side shoulder. He's like, hi, I'm Luke Dancy. You can call me the Fawns. Yeah, we know. Yeah. Right, let's bring in some other people quickly. Let me just I'm trying to read all your questions and stuff as well and just go through. What does this say? If only you make different jobs you do now, either real or serious, what would it be? What's your answer?
Oh, so,
different jobs.
If both of you could pick different Oh, I know what I would do. And this is going to happen at some point.
Is it rescuing all the pets?
Yes, I would like to start a non-profit, no-kill shelter for cats and dogs. I mean, I would take bunnies as well. Maybe a fish.
Yeah.
There. But I'd love to have a big separate place for my house where we can adopt and foster and stuff like that. Because my 2 dogs are both rescues, and I don't know. I just want to rescue all the pets.
Well, no matter what I say now, I'm going to sound like an asshole because I've just not said I want to help save the world. So, yeah.
I know. You're American.
Yeah. I would love to get more into movies or writing or producing or stuff with
you
movies.
Should have gone first. My answer's way better.
Yeah, you win. Yeah.
You can write movies about
that, yeah.
Things.
What,
Yeah, or
what does it say you left that? Yeah, Colin licks hands, Chloe pulls razor blades out her neck, snorts apple bits, pulls out her eye. So, I mean, yeah.
I forgot about that trick.
Yeah, you did forget about that trick. Let's see, as we've gone here. Consider going on Penn and Teller. Have you ever considered going on Penn and Teller? No. You Penn and Teller fools?
Oh, sorry, I was reading the other one. Have you ever considered? I mean, I was asked to it ages ago. It's a weird show for me because I don't know.
Are you becoming asthmatic thinking about this? Yeah.
Some of the cats. I don't know. I think I like it now because I feel like even though it is about fooling them, it's less about that now and about being more entertaining and not just being about the trick. I think it was just about the trick. It's just and there's no story, there's no meaning. Then it's kind of doesn't matter if it's fooling for me. But I think it's a great platform for magicians to go on and show their stuff.
Penn and Teller are amazing as well. Penn as a frontman is phenomenal. Teller as a thinker of magic is a genius.
Great,
so, and there's a guy that works behind the scenes on the show called Mike Close, who's an amazing close-up magician who helps. Our friend Blaze went on the show recently, and he came across so well on the show. I was there for the day of filming. He looked great, and they help make magicians look really good. And so I think it's a good show for magic. I actually went on it years ago, but I was just learning what TV was back then. But I don't think I would do it again now. I don't think it's quite for me. But I enjoy being a part of that creative side. I just don't. Yeah, I just have no interest in that type of show to try and fool them personally. Chloe's going through all your questions as well. What do we have? Is there one you want to bring up on the screen?
Well, this is about me. It's always about you. I'm writing that.
Here we go.
I did actually read the question.
I love Chloe's
magic.
magic.
I love Chloe and when I
Great quick change. What type of magic does Chloe prefer? Coins, cards, illusions, quick change, etc.
Etc.
You prefer the etc. Yeah.
I'm joking. I do
That's funny.
Rub enough?
Yeah.
I do. Sorry, stuff keeps popping on the screen and making me laugh. I do like quick change. I really love quick change, but I think everyone kind of does it the same. They're all I'm just going to put on 20 outfits and then take them off. And there's never a story. There's never a reason. It's meh. I can't remember what the question was. It's vanished.
What's your favorite type? It quickly changed. What's your favorite type of magic?
I don't. Well, I guess my opinion. I don't like card tricks. I can't. I hate it. If you pick a card, no, I don't want to. Which is my general reaction. I will say that I don't like my.
I like to imagine a magician approaching you and dribbling cards from one hand to the other, and then you go say stop whenever you want, and you go stop, literally stop right now and leave.
It's just not for me because I just don't. And I know some of the best card magicians in the world, and they're amazing, and I appreciate the skill, but I need more than a trick. And it's not. I just don't find it very natural. And if you really had magic powers, would you really you wouldn't do card tricks? You don't see Harry Potter doing card tricks.
Yeah.
Well, that's the basis of it. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just need a bit more. I need a story or a purpose
in life. But then I've watched people use cards amazingly well, and because the person is so good, the cards are just a tool to present the magic.
But same with illusions. You could see illusions and be all right, it's just big box. But if there's a bit more to it, one thing I'm working on with no boxes, but technically it's an illusion. It's more. I don't know. I just need a bit more.
Good answer. Let's speak to Lauren and who knows? Just says Lauren and ... But we'll find out.
Oh no. You brought me in again.
Yeah, hi. Oh, because
Hi.
Lauren is a teacher at Watersford High School. How do you say it?
Watervliet.
Say that again.
Watervliet.
That one, yeah.
Yes.
Watervliet. How do I know that? Because I'm a freaking mind reader. No, Lauren tuned in last. Would you please send a video to the pupils? And I did, exposing Mrs. Andrews' real name to the entire school, perhaps. And she's married to Mr. Andrews, who is the teacher there as well. So they're both teachers at Watervliet High School.
Yes. Where is that? What state, city?
Michigan.
We must have been to Michigan. Surely. Life becomes when you tour.
We started to try and do the tour when this all happened. Like Milwaukee, Minnesota, but it was all the M's. We were just
But when I've toured in the past, like you're on the move so much, you're trying to keep up with doing the show well, and you're trying to keep in touch with family. It's like crazy. So yeah, I really, unfortunately forget some places I've been, but yeah. Did you have any question today for myself or Chloe or?
I just wanted to jump on quick and say how much I appreciate you doing that video. Obviously, you didn't have to do that. I know you're doing a lot on social media right now. Keep busy, and I just appreciate that you did that for the students and the staff and community. So
don't be silly. Very happy to help. Okay, so thank you, Mrs. Andrews, and take care. Okay,
thanks.
See you soon. Bye bye. Let's bring in some other people. I'm trying to find people. We're saving Nigel to the end. We're just going to leave him hanging. Look at Nigel doesn't know this. People watching, but we can see him on the screen at the bottom. He's there. He is. He's texting. It's hilarious.
Do you know Nigel?
No, but Nigel is. I've learned to get to know Nigel. Nigel and I are going to be best friends after Nigel. Nigel never sleeps. Nigel is always awake. Where's Nigel from? Nigel's from England. He did tell me at one point, and I forget. But no, Nigel is a rather competent magician. And
if we got another cat, I would call it Nigel.
Nigel, the cat.
I like that name for a cat. If our cat was at the garden, Nigel, come on.
Nigel. Yeah, Nigel's a good name for it. I'm sure he's delighted. I can see him smiling away there, so he's not too offended.
I could have said dog in that. Well, actually.
No, you become a cat person. Nige. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Gel. No. Okay. Let's speak to David. Hi, David. I think your microphone isn't quite on.
I don't know why you're doing this. Your microphone should be.
Yeah, we can't. It's because I can't hear you. It's like you forgot your lights. Nigel, not Nigel. Why am I calling you? I can't hear you, David.
David, I think your microphone is turned off.
We'll come back to David. Oh. You get the mic ready, and we'll come back. Nigel and Winston would be sweet. They would be. Look at this from Emma over here. Look at that. What's Emma holding in this photo? Is that a cocktail? Oh, good times on the days
of. It looks like one of those you get from that place that we really like with the lolly in it.
Oh, from Bar Soba. Bar Soba in Scotland is our favourite.
They should have that here.
Yeah. Are you glad I shaved off the beard? How about you, Chloe?
Well, you didn't. You jokingly told me, and then you came. I walked in the bathroom, and you were in the bath, and I was like, I don't even know who that person is.
Yeah, the dogs looked at me like, who's this stranger?
I like it in the. I like it hairy, to be honest. But that's just. I don't like it in between. It gets scratchy. Actually, you gotta put your beard oil on. But I like it a bit longer. A bit longer. Like in between, in the middle. Not like when you grab it, because you keep pulling on it and touching it.
I found I could take like a Sharpie pen and put it in the beard, and I could leave, and I'd be like, "Where's my Sharpie?" And I'd be like, "It's in my beard." I'd be on a Zoom call chatting.
Being funny?
No, I'm being legit. I would just put I would just be sitting chatting to people in like professional meetings, and the pen would be in my beard. Wow. And I would take my hand away and just leave a
I don't even put my pen in my hair, and I have a wow.
Yeah, on your beard, yeah.
No, my hair.
No,
that's
not a fan.
Funny.
No, she does say that. No, it's not meant to be funny. That's just a fact. Just a pencil case on the face. So let me just see other questions that we have. Make sure we haven't. If I miss your question, I apologize.
I'll write it again if you miss.
Yeah, if there's anything anyone still wants me to say, then like type it, just so that I'm trying to make sure that we haven't missed.
I'm just checking
anything
in case we get a text message or you get a text message about the Kit Kats.
Yeah. So, Mark from earlier says that I should have my beard as long as his. He does.
This must be.
Remember Mark with the biscuits? Checking if we could see him on the camera.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Mark's favorite words.
Maple Mark.
One last question.
Maple Mark in Montreal.
Montreal. Yes, those cookies were amazing. Oh, it's lovely. I wonder if you could dip them in the syrup. Is that too much? Is that an excessive amount of sugar?
I think you should do it in like a
Be sparing.
tea,
Yeah.
like an unflavored tea, or an unflavored, kind of unflavored tea, but unflavored coffee, like just coffee, not like a vanilla coffee or anything, because then it would make it maple syrupy. Like if a bit broke off and it went in, no problem. No spoon. Grab a spoon.
Is that a Dunkin' biscuit?
That's a Peter Kay
Mrs.
reference.
Peter Kay.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Peter Kay.
Let's bring in the man himself, named after our future cat, Nigel. Hi, Nigel.
Hello.
England, are you phoning in from?
Yeah, England. Yeah, just the UK. Just I think Milton Keynes, maybe you might be familiar with.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when I used to get the train, it would go through Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, it's only half an hour from London, more or less, on the fast train. Yeah.
I used to go to that. I know where that is.
So I'm quite pleased to hear you might be adopting a cat soon and naming it Nigel.
Our first thought is Nigel's a great name for our cat that we don't yet have.
What's better than
I'd be honoured.
Yeah, it has an interest. Well, there are two, so we could end up with 4 cats by the end of this pandemic.
like we're going to end up with more than that.
Are we Doolittle over here? Yes. Yeah. Nigel, do you have any questions for both of us? The real.
Oh right. Oh my word. Okay. How did you guys meet? You're a cute couple. How did you meet? Come on. How did this all happen?
How did we meet?
Tell the true story.
Chloe Crawford. No, well, we found out we were going to be working together.
On Broadway, yes.
On Broadway.
That all came out
Yes.
in August.
And then I very
2018.
politely messaged you on social media to say
Instagram.
on it. Oh, can I tell my joke from the wedding? It was a good joke.
Is it the fake one?
Well, probably.
It's not real. It wasn't happen.
Yeah, but you did actually say after it. Did that really happen? You couldn't even remember. So yeah, the joke I told is kind of PC. There were kids in the room when I told it before, so so the joke. So anyone watching with children, this is not swearing or anything, but like earmuffs just in case. The joke was.
They know what it is. Then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Then you want to. But I said, we're going to be working together. Hey, I hope you're well. Looking forward to Chloe texts back saying, yeah, we'll chat. Looking forward to doing the show. And I went, yeah, stay safe. And I meant to text, really looking forward to speaking with you soon. But autocorrect kicked in, and I actually said, really looking forward to sleeping with you soon.
Oh dear.
That didn't even happen.
But I know. But it's a funny joke. It's a funny joke. Did people laugh? Because I followed it up by looking at you, and I just looked at them and went, mind reader. And did people laugh?
I mean, yes.
Mm-hmm. So we met. I did actually.
You did slide into my DMs.
I was very polite. I was, and then I went to LA, and I was playing very hard to get, wasn't I? Yep. Chloe.
You were
not into you. Yeah.
I think that one was
Well,
it's not rude.
No.
I thought you were gay.
Yeah.
It's true. It's not. I
You were like-
thought you were very well dressed.
Yeah, I was very well. And she's like, "Are you gay?" And I took it as a
You let
compliment.
me drive the car. You let me
Yeah,
Uber.
just drop me off, and then
I know.
you were like, literally just hoping for a free
Free
ride.
ride. I had to put gas in the car too, and you didn't even get out the car to put gas in the car. What's going on here? What do you do?
I've got you getting gas in the
You
car.
got gas?
But no, we met because of like months before The Illusionist, and then obviously we were on Broadway together, and then Chloe very kindly proposed to me at the end of our last show.
I did. You got one long hair.
Oh wow! So Chloe, you proposed to Colin?
I did.
That's
Everything's
amazing.
because he also proposed back.
I did.
Everyone
Yeah.
was putting her pictures of proposing to because I did on stage and it was just us two. no one else.
Yeah.
It was,
But I proposed to Chloe in a place that you will know, Nigel, but other people may not, called the Magic Castle in.
Oh yes, I have been a few times. I have friends who work there. Yeah, yeah.
So I proposed there, and we had the photographer ready to take
yeah,
photos. Well, so we.
Oh, was that Tony?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Tony,
yeah.
The
we
Tony.
took pictures,
so
and then
Tony
we
took-
had a friend who was taking video to help us film there.
Oh, lovely.
We didn't even know this friend who will remain nameless took the video, so we didn't even encourage it. Yeah.
That's why how did it engage?
I know.
Well, I've already asked twice, but
Yeah. 3 times. But yeah, it worked out well, didn't it? Yeah.
very
Yeah. So no, that's how we met, and then we did Broadway, then we did the Edinburgh. Oh, then we did the Magic Castle together. We did a show there, then we did the Edinburgh Festival, and yeah, it's been a crazy ride. Yeah.
Well, it's been beautiful, guys. I'll let you go and
Thank
chat
you,
to other
Michael.
people. But
Thank you.
next time I'm in the States,
Yeah.
I hope to see you both in person. So
Absolutely.
God
You
bless.
take care. Peace. Everyone else is like, one more question. Nigel's
It's
like,
like,
right,
yeah.
I've got stuff to do. Yeah, that's wonderful. Right.
I didn't like your joke.
No, he did not appreciate being called a cat.
I think you like that.
So other questions here that we'll save for next time, because this was meant to be an hour and we're already at 1 hour 10 minutes.
Oh,
So
All right, here's a question.
I know that's
Can
not
I press this?
You click show and it will come up.
I
It's
like it when it's like that. When it's still. Maybe change the font. Go on.
plan to have children besides your adorable dogs.
Well, we might get 2 more cats
2 more cats, and then
and 1 more dog in the future. And then we get. I mean, I'd have 1 kid.
1 kid.
I mean, 1 child and more pets. I think that's reasonable.
Does that equate? Does it? It's like
Well, you can have way more pets than I don't need that many children.
no.
I mean, come on, look at this. Look at this. I could have like 100 of these. You need a bigger bed.
We do. That's the one thing we do
They're
need
beautiful.
is a bigger bed.
Like,
So
and when we were at PetSmart the other day, we were looking at these 2 cats, and there was a screaming child in there, and I was just like, I'd rather have a cat.
then I scream child.
Apparently, my biological clock has not started ticking yet.
There we go.
I think it needs to be batteries to us. But
Yeah.
one day we'll have a little girl, maybe a boy. It's gonna be really hairy and pale.
That's cool. It can stick a Sharpie in its beard and it will be
Oh, baby
Grateful.
girl.
yeah, it's gonna be great. Right. We'll leave it there for today, but we can do more of these. And I'm learning how to work
how are
the
these
internet.
people at the bottom?
They have clicked the link that I put out to say. So people are watching this on
So
Facebook,
just,
some on
Like
YouTube.
these people, or do you scroll? Or
And well, that's it for now. There were more, but then we need to wrap it up. So other people that have tried to chat, we will chat next time. We'll do this again soon.
Get it now.
Yeah, see, it's all coming into place. And this is me practicing for events. But guys, thank you very, very much. And loads of love.
Oh,
Stay
you meant
safe.
to have 2 kids. Sorry.
Say that again?
I'm reading from Lauren. You got to have 2 kids because then they can play. That's actually very true. I was an only child, which is good.
Pause. Yeah, if you're going to answer the question.
Oh, you got to put it in the thing.
Yeah, otherwise everyone just thinks that you're going crazy.
I was an only child, but you had a younger sister. Well, you have a younger sister.
Mhm.
I always wanted like an older sister growing up, but then I got like everything I wanted. No, but like not bad, not in like a spoiled way, but like I got to go dancing and swimming and whatever, drama and all that other stuff that I used to do, and singing and stuff. But then you were spoiled. What are you talking about? Spoiled now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
I've got-
twins. I'd like twins. Boy and a girl, twins. Boom, pop them out, pound, pound, done.
That's exactly the sound it makes. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Lauren, for the insight at the end. I feel this is both silly and informative now as a result. So yeah.
Kenny, sorry. I'll stop reading.
Yeah, in case you keep reading, and then we're just gonna prolong this, but we'll do more. It's been fun.
I want
And
to customize. I don't like this sort of thing.
we don't like the.
The pink, and I don't like the font. Can you change that? And I don't like the background. What is this?
Well,
for?
we're fixing that. This is not the side of the. We're doing up the house at the moment for more vlogging
Yeah,
and stuff. That's
redecorating.
so we're on it.
We're wallpapering on Wednesday.
We're doing all of it to make it look amazing. We're just waiting on the very polite people at Amazon bringing stuff as quickly and as efficiently and safely as they can. So, stay safe, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Much love, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.